Fair warning, this review will contain
Spoilers.
Please be advised. I am a fan of Doctor Who.
William Hartnell, Peter Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann.
That's right, Paul McGann. He was a great doctor, even though he was stuck in a lame American-produced TV movie.
Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, and Matt Smith.
Yes, Matt Smith. I enjoyed his first season of Doctor Who, and was looking forward to his most recent. How did it start? In the first 10 minutes of the new episode of the latest season, the Doctor is killed. No regeneration. Bang. Dead. He is killed and given a Darth Vader funeral. So the start of the season was insane, with the death of the Doctor, and the rest of the season is spent trying to figure out who killed the Doctor and why he has to die. With all this build-up, suspense, well-connecting story arcs, and ominous atmosphere, what the last episode gave us was meh, and I feel really bad saying that. It wasn't a bad episode, but it wasn't the payoff that the build-up of the season promised us. I didn't hate the season finale. By itself, it was a fine episode. It's what I've come to expect from Doctor Who. It was fun, quirky, a little dark, but overall enjoyable. However, I expected something really big, something epic, to end this season, and it's not what I got. The season starts out with the death of the Doctor, and throughout the entire season, it's doing everything in its power to tell the audience that this can't be avoided. It is said in the series that the death of the Doctor is a fixed point in time. You can't avoid it. Riversong tries, and the whole of history collapses in on itself. It meshes together. All the meshed history will eventually dissipate into the black hole of nothingness. So the Doctor has to die. The series has just had a really dark atmosphere, revealing the necessity of killing the Doctor, how it's essentially in the best interest of the universe. You had that Minotaur from that one episode, I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, telling the Doctor something like one who was bathed in the blood of the innocents would meet death and welcome it. Yeah, heavy stuff. So as the audience, you're told the Doctor has to die, there's no way he can avoid it. What is he gonna do? How is the Doctor gonna get out of this one? We don't know, but we want to see. And how does he do it? By shrinking down to size and hiding in one of those human body ships and pretending to be dead. You know, when you say it, it does sound exactly like something the Doctor would do. But in context with the rest of the season, it feels just too quirky. The whole season was just serious, 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 and then quirky. So it was a little jarring. It wasn't this big epic thing I'd come to expect from the last season, watching the Doctor essentially escape death. And it was just sort of disappointing. It was a fixed point in time. The whole season was just stressing so badly how the Doctor needed to die. How if he didn't, history would just implode in on itself. And how he escaped that just really, it just doesn't feel like it works. Now maybe if we're looking at death in a more general sense, that it wasn't that he had to die, the universe just had to think he was dead, that he just wasn't there anymore, that would be okay. But he tells Riversong, and Riversong tells Amy and Rory. So the whole universe doesn't know he's dead. And even that would be okay, because the rest of the universe is blissfully unaware that the Doctor is still around. But with the serious nature of what we've been watching, it really feels like a disconnect. I think it would have been better if River and Amy and Rory hadn't known the Doctor had survived, because I think that would have made the sense of him dying more realistic. The Doctor needs to be around people. He needs companions. I would have bought that. That would have been that serious, ominous thing I was expecting at the end of this episode. But it didn't work out that way, and you got the happy ending. Now, I know I'm kind of bashing this episode a little bit, but it wasn't all bad. At the end of the episode, they reveal a question that cannot be answered. The question as old as time. The question staring you right in the face. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Yeah, it was kind of one of those obvious things, but it cheered me up. It was a nice throwback to some classic Who, which I really enjoyed. So generally speaking, this episode wasn't bad. By itself, it was fine. It was fun, it looked great, the acting was great. It was Doctor Who. But as I said, as the season finale, it really didn't live up to what it was showing us, to what it said it was going to be. It just didn't match up. And that was why I can't really like this episode as the end to the season. It just did not deliver on what it was building up. And it kinda sucks. So have you seen the last episode of Series 6 of Doctor Who? Did you like it? Also, if possible, can anyone answer why the Doctor and River had to marry? At first I had assumed he was just doing it so he could convince River to kill him. But if that was the reason, that doesn't make any sense. Because right after they get married, he basically tells her that he's inside the human body ship thing, so she knows she won't kill him. So he didn't need to marry her. So I don't quite get it. I mean, I don't see myself as some great Doctor Who thinker, so it's very reasonable that I missed something. And if I did and you saw it, please tell me. Hell, even if it's just your opinion, I'm more than happy to hear it. So did you see the last episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you see the season? What did you think? Please comment, let me know. Oh. Bye.